Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyakrutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha. In this text, first we will do the invocation which is there in the beginning. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vansharishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha Sarvo Paplavarahitaha Prajnanaganaha Pratyagartho Brahmaivahamasmi Brahmaivahamasmi. The study of Vedanta should be understood in the background of the purpose of the study. In our life, we face different situations and we struggle to solve them. In the earlier age of life, until a person turns 30 or 40, at least there seems that there is a way to solve all problems in life. But gradually we start understanding as we become mature that the way we want to solve problems is not how the problems will get solved. Our idea is that everything will turn in our favor. These solutions will come the way we want it. The outcome of any situation will be favorable to us, conducive to us. But that is not what actually ends up happening. And then an intelligent individual begins his inquiry as to, is there a way out from all these problems of life or uncontrollable situations? Some wiser souls learn this lesson earlier in their life. And they begin their inquiry at much earlier stage. But in either case, both the kinds of seekers, ultimately they are seeking solutions to their problems. And they have already tried changing the scenarios with the help of changing the time, space, people, or objects around. And they get limited success. The success is also short-lived. And so the quest for the truth begins from here. First question arises is there a way to solve the problem? So when we look around, in general, it looks like everybody is having the same problem and nobody has solution. But when you see some rare individuals who have gone beyond their problems and found the solution, or if we look into the scriptures, the Vedas, which are nothing but the ideal teachings of how to live life and how to attain freedom from transmigration or the samsara. And therefore, there is a solution to our problems. And the solution is not in mere adjusting things around and feeling good about it. Because what seems like a solved problem at one stage, in due course of time, the same situation will turn into another problem. And the problems related to physical body, sense organs, mind, they are endless. After certain age, they keep appearing. And if we don't solve this problem now in this life, we do not know how much time we have, and we also do not know what will be our next birth. So giving priority to solving this problem is very important, very crucial. And the scriptures have said that the fundamental problem is not understanding our true identity. So in order to understand our true nature, it is said we should study Upanishads. But to enter into the world of Upanishads, Upanishads are nothing but Vedanta. Before we enter there, to get familiar with the teachings, we use an introductory text or Prakarana Grantha. Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha is such an introductory text. But it is not very basic. It is slightly advanced in the beginning, and it eventually becomes more and more advanced. But it caters to many kinds of audiences. And it has a wide coverage, has more than 1000 shlokas. It is a work of Acharya, Bhagavatpada, the Paramaguru Pratasmaraniya Acharya, whose divine work can transform our thinking. So with his grace and blessings, let us enter into the study of the text. The first invocation that we read, which is there on first page, page number 1, it offers salutations to great teachers like Brahma and those who are the sages who have continued the teaching traditions called Brahma Vidya Sampradaya. The sages are called Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Karta. So salutations to them. And all the Vamsha Rishibhyaha, sages who are in this lineage, in the tradition. Salutations to all the teachers by whose grace we have received this divine knowledge. What is the nature of this knowledge? That is said, Sarva Upaplava Rahitaha, that which is free from all afflictions. Prajnana Ganaha, that which is pure. Pratyagartha, the innermost self. That knowledge, Brahmaivaham Asmi, that infinite Brahman I am. Infinite Brahman I am. These are the invocations by the commentator on the text. The commentary is called Shankara Prasādinī, that which is showering the blessings of Bhagavatpadacharya or Bhagavan Shiva himself. Shankarasya Prasādinī. The text by Acharya and the commentary both are in Sanskrit, and we are going to study this in the medium of English. See the next invocation. Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta Sāra-Saṅgraha-rūpinam Naumīdyam Dakshinamurtim Swatmanishtaika-siddhaye Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha-rūpinam Naumīdyam Dakshinamurtim Swatmanishtaika-siddhaye. Swatmanishtaika-siddhaye Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha-rūpinam Dakshinamurtim Idyam Naumi. Naumi means Namami. I offer salutations. To whom? The one who is Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha Rupa. Rupin is the Pratipadika. Tam Rupinam. So, Aham Sarva-Vedānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha Rupinam Idyam Dakshinamurtim Swatmanishtaika-siddhaye Naumi. Naumi, Stutau dhatu is there. I offer salutations to Dakshinamurti, who is most worshipful. Why do I offer? For Swatmanishtaika-siddhi, for the abidance in the true self. That is what my nature is. And what is the nature of Dakshinamurti? Which is my true nature? Which is Sarva-Vedānta-Siddhānta-Sāra-Saṅgraha. It is the essence of the entire Vedantic teaching. So this text, subject matter is given. Sarvesham Vedantanam Siddhantanam Sāra-Saṅgraha Rupam is Dakshinamurti. The essence of all the principles of Vedantic teaching or Vedanta. Further, Bhāshyakāraṁ Sureshaṁ Vyasamadvaita-sannibham Vandeham Chinmayanandam Tejo Divyamaharnisham. Bhāshyakāraṁ Sureshaṁ Vyasamadvaita-sannibham Vandeham Chinmayanandam Tejo Divyamaharnisham. Aham Vande, I offer salutations to all the acharyas. Who they are? So they are all presented as Bhagavan Bhashyakara, Suresham means Sureshwara Acharya ji, Vyasam, Bhagavan Ved Vyas, and Guru Rupa, Gurudev, Tejo Divya Maharnisham, those who are all the divine and brilliant acharyas. To them continuously I bow down and seek their grace and blessings, with the help of which I have walked on this path and see the divine within. All the acharyas, those who have realized this teaching, Some names are given, but all of them are of the nature of consciousness and of the nature of bliss, ananda. They all are non-dual, advaita sannibham, sannibham sadrisham. They are equal to advaita. I mean, they are advaita only. Even though we see them with different names and different forms, they understand themselves as one with Brahma alone, no duality. Next shloka, next two shlokas are in Sragdhara Chanda, which has 7 letters in a set of 3. So 21 in each pada, and 4 padas, 4 quarters, each quarter having 21 letters. Let us see. Purnah piyushabhanur भवमरुतपनोद्दामतापाकुलानां प्रौढाज्ञानान्धकारा वृतविषमपथ भ्राम्यतामंशुमाली कल्पः शाकीयतीनां विगतधनसुता तीक्ष्णानां सदा नः पायाच्छ्रीपद्मपादा दिममुनिसहितः श्रीमदाचार्यवर्यः. Purnaha, the Anvay will be like this. Vigata dhana sutadi ishananam prepsunam yatinam kalpaha shakhi bhavamarutapana uddamatapakulanam purnaha piyushabhanuh प्रौढ़ाज्ञानान्धकारा वृतविषमपथ भ्राम्यताम् अंशुमाली श्रीपद्मपादादिममुनिसहितः श्रीमदाचार्यवर्यः नः सदा पायात्. Payat, parakshane dhatu is there, to protect. May the Acharya Varya, Bhagavatpada, protect us. Protection means protect us from not getting confused in the path of studies, not getting distracted and missing the main objective of study, not getting carried away by our emotions when the principle is to be understood as is, without compromise. So this is the way of protection, rakshanam. In Payat, there is Yasut Agama. So it becomes Pa, Yasut, Yas, and then Suttitho. Sut will become sta salopo nantyasya. Linga salopo nantyasya. It will become payat. Let us see the shabdas now. Who are the yatis? Yatis means the sannyasis. Yatinam. For yati, what is the role that Acharya has? Acharya Bhagavatpada. For yatis, he is kalpa shakhi. He is like a kalpa vriksha. Shakhi means shakhasya asti shakhi, the one which has branches, is the tree itself, kalpa vriksha, the wish fulfilling tree. But how those sannyasis should be? Vigata dhana sutadi ishananam. Ishana ishu gati hinsa darshaneshu. This is the dhatu here. So gatyarthaka dhatu is for jnanam. From those whom this jnanam has gone, dhana, sutta, etc. And bhavamaru tapana uddama tapakulanam, those who are scorched by the desert, sun in the desert, for them he is a purnaha piyusha bhanu. He is a full moon. Piyusha means nectar. Bhanu means literally sun. Piyusha bhanu means the sun of nectar, which is moon. Bhanu shabda bhati chaturdasha bhuvaneshu swaprabhaya deepyate iti. That is Bhanu. Bha, deeptau dhatu is there. Dabhabhyam nuhu. Dabhabhyam nuhu. Unadi sutra is there. So, Bhanu. Bhanu. Bhava maruta. Bhava marutapana. Bhava eva maru. The samsara is like the desert. Tapana is the Surya. So in that maru there is tapana, sun in the desert, which is more troubling because there is no shade and there is hot air blowing all the time. Bhava maru tapana. Tapana uddama tapa akulana. Because of that, tapana means sun. Because of that sun of the desert, uddama tapa akula, those who are frustrated, scorched, tormented by the heat, terrible heat, uddama. For them, Bhagavan Bhashyakar is like the moon. So this is the stuti of Acharya, that he is loved by all, those who are sannyasis also, those who are common people also. And he is praudha jnana andhakara avruta vishama patha brahmyatam amshumali. Amshumali means he is the sun. He is sun for whom? He is sun for those who are lost in the dark night, where the path is completely lost, covered by the treacherous path or the treacherous walks, trails. The road is covered, not known. In such place, he is like the sun to make everything clear and evident. Who should go where, what leads to what point, everything. So, Prauda Ajnana means the dark, thick ignorance. Ajnana is Andhakara. Itself is darkness. Ajnana eva Andhakara. Tena Avrita. By that, the one who is covered, Vishama Patha Brahmyatam. So, the path which is terrible, Vishama. Literal meaning is uneven. But uneven here is where we can get lost. So Brahmyatam, those who get lost on such path, Bhagavan Bhashyakara is Amshumali. So in this life, ignorance is the problem. Not knowing where to seek solution. And if somebody randomly just studies something or reads something directly from scriptures, without the help of Acharya, who knows how to guide a student, then they are Vishamapatha Brahmita, Brahmyata, Tesham Brahmyatam. Then for them, they need guidance. Starting from the text with vocabulary of different terms, all the way up to Mahavakya, Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti. Everything has to be explained by someone. Then only things become clear to us. And that is the role played by the Acharya. And when it is said he is Kalpa Shakhi, Kalpa Vriksha, why sannyasi would want a Kalpa Vriksha, wish-fulfilling tree? When it is already said they have given up all desires, why do you need wish-fulfilling tree? So wish-fulfilling means they have given up the desire for son, means progeny, wealth, and wife, etc. But they have one desire. That desire is to attain liberation. And that desire will be fulfilled by the teacher. Other desires, they are not there. They are all insignificant. So he is Kalpa Shakhi means fulfilling the main desire, the main objective of life. One more stanza is there. Drashtanto naiva drishta stribhuvana jathare sadgurorjnanadatuhu स्पर्शश्चेत् तत्र कल्प्यः सनयति यदहो स्वर्णतामश्मसारम् न स्पर्शत्वं तथापि श्रितचरणयुगे सद्गुरुः स्वीयशिष्ये स्वीयं साम्यं विदत्ते भवति निरुपमस्तेन च लौकिकोऽपि. The Anvaya is like this. Aho Jnanadatuhu Sadguroho Tribhuvana Jathare Drashtantah Evana Drashtaha. Indeed, wonderful is the giver of knowledge, Jnanadata. who is a Sadguru, a divine teacher, whose comparison is not seen, whose equivalent is not seen in all the three worlds, means in the whole creation. Tribhuvana Jathare Drashtanta eva na drashtaha. There is no example like him. Means there is none like him. Tatra sparshaha kalpyaha chet yat ashmasaram swarnatam nayati. So tatra sparshaha kalpyaha chet. If someone understands the sparsha of that guru, so how it should be understood? It is like a sparshamanihi. Sparshamanihi means a gem which is, when it touches the iron, it makes it gold. Ashmasaram swarnatam nayati. Ashmasar means loha, iron. It changes iron into gold. Tathapi saha sparshatvam na nayati. But that sparshamani does not transfer the sparsha power in that iron, so that now it has the ability to turn other iron also into gold. That power is not transferred. All it gives is gold instead of iron. So sparshatvam na nayati. But Sadguru is different. What does he do? Sadgurustu Shrita Charana Yuge Sviya Shishye Swiyam Samyam Vidatte. Shrita means Ashrita. Ashrita Charana Yuge. Charana Yuge Ashrito yo Shishya. Sviya Shishya, one's own disciple. Swiyam Samyam Vidatte. He makes the student like him. Swiyam Samyam Vidatte. Swiyam has cha pratyaya. Iya. Ayaneyiniya pathagachagam pratyadinam. Swiyam Samyam Vidatte. And therefore, tena karanena nirupamaha alaukikaha api cha bhavati. Therefore, that Acharya Sadguru is unlike anyone. He is super divine, alaukika, api cha bhavati. In this way, the praise of Acharya, Bhagavan Bhagavatpada, and Sadguru, all teachers in general, Brahma Vidya Acharyas, they all are offered salutations. And the nature of Brahma is revealed in some places. So this study we shall continue now further in the next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.